Finding the right deal is always part of that process. It's that great hunt we all enjoy when we're going to the local shows or the national shows, or remembering when we used to. But it's always finding the great quality, the great coin, the popularity index, and then the price, right? It just all comes together with this one. Take a peek. Now, in the past, we've had deals available here on AVC, some of our most popular that have been the forgotten years of the Kennedy half dollars in silver. Because everybody believes that in 1964 we pulled silver from all denominations from circulation. And that's a falsehood. We did not. We pulled it from the dimes and the quarters. But from 1965 through 1969, the U.S. Mint made one coin per year in silver. And then most of you might remember the 1970 Diaz and David debacle, where they made the Kennedy half dollar in silver only in the uncirculated set. The Kennedy clad started in 1971, and that was the uncirculated set, the P and the D. So we have a stretch of coins that are silver Kennedys that most people forgot even existed. Now, in the past, you've seen some crazy deals. One of our best ever was 5 for 35. This one is different, other than the price savings of $1 a coin, which means we're 20% less on a coin-by-coin basis at this price level. Now, this particular deal, I grabbed 3 or 4 handfuls from the 2 bags we bought. They're all gorgeous uncirculated, just like the ones you're seeing on your screen. The 5 coins will come in a protective locking tube like you saw on the right there. But I did not see any 65s in this deal from the handfuls I went through. I know strongly we saw 67s, the last Philadelphia. We saw 68 and 69, the 2 Denvers. There probably are some 66s in there. So there's going to be a mixture, but I can't guarantee the full collection. Because again, I personally looked at it, and I know the 3 or 4 handfuls I looked at, I saw no 5s, which means to me they're possibly there, but just not there. So the 5 for 30 will be 5 random silver Kennedys at only $6 a coin. That's outright crazy. And there'll be a mixture, at least 3, hopefully 4, and that'll make it even more special. The best part about this, though, is breaking it down coin by coin. My competition on the 66s, $26.95. The 67s through 69s, which are the ones you're seeing on your screen right now, $23.95 each for uncirculated silver. And as you look at that pile on the right, you're familiar with seeing what we call sandwich coins, right? These aren't sandwich coins. These are silver Kennedys. That's what a silver edge looks like. There is no copper-clad BS involved anywhere here on this particular scenario. So the misnomer really is the fact that with silver moving around, it was now worth more for melt than it was in coinage. They started maneuvering the coins around a bit, right? They dropped the dime and the quarter, 2 heavily circulated coins. But the largest silver coin in circulation at this time in history was the Kennedy half dollar. The last silver dollar ended in 1935. Oh, by the way, can you believe the Kennedy half dollar has been out there for 60 years? Yeah, 2023 was the 60th anniversary of the Kennedy half dollar. So we're on 61 this year, 2024. Hard to remember. I remember these. I was a paper boy back at this particular time in history, and I remember getting these coins. When they pulled silver, it's like, we're still getting silver Kennedys, everybody. They still gave them to me anyways. Put them in my bucket, had my album full with the quality coins, and then it was just a fun roll from that point forward. 5 for 30, everybody, means we're at $6 a coin. My competition, all the different years, over 20. Over 23, actually. So 5 from them is over 100. 5 from us is at 30. Now, a good question. If you buy 2 or more, are you getting multiple tubes? The answer is yes. They're all pre-assembled in the warehouse waiting to ship tomorrow. So if you buy 2 deals of 5, you'll get 2 tubes of 5 in it. Probably a peanut on top so they don't rattle around, and then the tube locks. So when you get them, you can put them all in the same tube. They all fit. They're all $half-dollar tubes. Then you have one empty one for your own purpose, however it works for you. Now, the phones are jamming, and thank you. avccoins.com is an alternative always. You've made it the #1 site in the industry. We thank you for that, and we are going to do our best to maintain that status by having everything we possibly can other than the kitchen sink, and at the best prices we possibly can think of. Find them right, sell them right, turn them over. That's what all we're interested in doing here. It's our mantra, value, America's value channel. But the storyline here was quite unique. I'm not sure if you remember it or if you're familiar with it. But again, we're pulling silver. We also stopped making all of our proofs in Philadelphia in 1964. So it was a big transition year by the U.S. Mint. We started up again in 1968. The issue was collectors are hoarding silver coins. So we're going to stop making P's and D's. Find the transcript and read it. It is outright hilarious. People thought like this. But they do. They're the educated on the topic. If we only make one, they're going to collect less. Not realizing they're silver coins. That's why we're doing it in the first place. We understand the value of silver versus the weight of silver versus the how much per ounce of silver. We're able to make those calculations without you telling us. So for 65, 66, and 67, 3 years, only Philadelphia coins. No Denvers, no San Franciscos, no nothing. And then in 68 and 69 and 70, only Denvers. But here they made it even more unique. They didn't put the 70D into circulation ever. Only in uncirculated sets. Weird, odd, yes, but that's how they did it. So we have a 68 and a 69D in circulation. We have 5 UFO years of silver Kennedys that everybody forgets about. You might have heard some of our competitors advertising them or talking about them as the forgotten years, right? Or the lost silver. But the bottom line is they're not lost. They're forgotten, yes, not a bad cliche, but these are the deal. Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock up. It's about a 30-second to 40-second wait right now on the phones, but don't stop calling. If you hear the fast busy, now it's in your phone. Pause about 30 seconds, hit the redial. We'll take care of you. If you're visiting us via the web, avccoins.com, we'll take care of you. This is a hot item. It's, again, a great opportunity to dive in. Silver, classic U.S. silver, coins that are 60 years old that most didn't realize are silver. You can see that on the side, which is that little stack we have. 5 for 30, $6 a coin versus 23 or more per coin. It is one heck of a deal and why we call it the daily deal.